Hello and thanks for checking out ChartGuys.com. We're proud to be one of the most successful technical analysis communities online, teaching you the skills to become a more confident, effective, and informed trader. Join our community of hundreds of analysts worldwide working together to learn the charts, generate profit, and achieve financial independence. For access to daily live chart analysis and market coverage, a thriving chat community, along with dozens of hours of exclusive educational materials. We look forward to seeing you. Let's check out some charts. Hey everyone, checking in on Bitcoin Ethereum Litecoin XRP. We'll do a quickie check-in here. Not a whole lot to update because good old Bitcoin's still tightening up. We have a new daily higher low, and I can be confident that this is our daily higher low. Well, partially confident because we broke the 4-hour lower highs. Still have to confirm that trend change with a 4-hour higher low and continuation. Then we'll be very confident, but it's looking like that daily higher low has been established. So at this point, we continue to trade within this tightening range now, 9 days. And we know a break is imminent. It's either going to be tomorrow or Sunday. I'm very confident. And if not, then certainly on Monday. And that's going to dictate, as I keep saying, that's going to dictate momentum for January, essentially. We're either going to head back up and look to test this key resistance, or we're going to head back down and look to test the bottom of this support. If we get a bull break of 3916 and 3972, if we break these two resistance levels but do not have the follow through to break 42.39, that's a big red flag for the bulls. It doesn't have to happen all in the same move, but we have to break those resistances on this, bull break and see that follow through. Otherwise, if we see one green candlestick break two resistance levels and then the next day is a red day, again, that's a red flag. We want to break all of those resistances, get the clear confidence in continuation. We technically still have not changed this daily trend bullish. We have not seen a higher low and higher high on the daily at any point in this bounce. So weekly time frame is coming to a close, and it's going to be a very tight inside bar unless we get this break before Sunday, but patiently waiting. And we know that break is imminent when things get this tight. Ethereum is continuing to stand out as more bullish than Bitcoin on the daily time frame. Very healthy consolidation, and the daily inside bar just broke to the upside. So what we're looking for right now is, can the bulls keep up this momentum, and can the bulls maintain their strength comparative to Bitcoin even if Bitcoin gets a bull break? So right now it's a perfect equilibrium on the 4-hour time frame for Ethereum. It was a really nice bottom fishing play. One of our members pointed that out this morning. I was busy with stocks and missed that entry, but bottom fishing, we pulled back $1.21 above this support level, and then a very significant bounce of $10 followed through. So a nice entry, put your stop loss below 144.49, and at this point you're comfortably in profit and waiting for this 4-hour equilibrium to give us a clear break. So the question is, can we see a bull break, and can ETH keep this up with ETH BTC being a bit extended? So we know ETH has been stronger than BTC. Look at this chart. I mean, we've had a very significant 3-week bull move showing that Ethereum has clearly been stronger. And can we see it for another leg up? Can it continue? And the RSI at this point reached a top of 79. And if we see a bull break and continuation, we're going to be right back at that 80 level. So it's definitely worth being aware that, we are extended for how long Ethereum has been favoring Bitcoin. But at this point, it is still a clear uptrend, 4-hour higher lows. If we lose this 4-hour uptrend on ETH BTC, that's going to shift the short-term momentum to BTC being a little bit more favorable. So, rather than trying to choose who's going to be the lead horse if we do get a bull break on the daily equilibrium for Bitcoin, you can spread things out. You can choose 2 or even 3 names. You can choose Litecoin and Bitcoin or Ethereum and Bitcoin to try and capitalize on this move. But at this point, I'm not interested in Bitcoin until the bull break occurs, but I am interested in starting to scale in to a small starter position of ETH. And I have placed my bid orders at this point. I've already got maybe 1 or 2 of them filled on this initial consolidation, and I've got bids just spread out. And again, I'm not using, significant positions until we change the weekly trend bullish. Then I'll be confident and aggressive in this space as a bull. Until that happens, I am conservative as a bull, but scaling in to these levels and looking for the 4-hour higher low to form. So if we see consolidation and a 4-hour higher low compared to 145.70, inability to break resistance, and then a bear break, I will exit. So if we lose the 4-hour uptrend, I'm going to stop out and not have a position. And if we see Bitcoin break bullish, Best case scenario is we see continuation on Ethereum, because if we break 159.51, and the reason I'm choosing Ethereum over Bitcoin is because there's no resistance from 160 to 180 pretty much. So I like the odds of seeing some solid follow through into that range if the Bitcoin bulls can see a break and make their way up towards the high of its recent bounce top, which is about 11% away from where we currently stand on Bitcoin. So Ethereum's still in favor. It's just a question of how long can we keep this favor up. Perhaps the forks that are upcoming on Ethereum is a reason that we have this extra sustained bullish correlation, because more people are interested in those forks. And you'll have to check out Nugget's news if you want information on those forks. He's a bit skeptical. I'm not interested in, these forks and free coins and anything like that. I'm interested in day trading cryptocurrency until we get longer term trend changes. Litecoin on the daily chart tightening up as well. It's closer to a bull break. It's pretty much in the middle of the range of Ethereum and Bitcoin. It's slightly more bullish on the daily than Bitcoin, but not as bullish as Ethereum. 4-hour time frame is a nice tightening pattern as well. High of the bull move, low of consolidation, lower high, pretty much a double bottom. And if we can't break 32.64 and pull back, which we are starting to do with this upper wick, we'll look for this range to continue to tighten into tonight. So 4-hour equilibrium breaks are likely overnight on Ethereum and Litecoin, and we'll see if Bitcoin is able to give us that direction. XRP USD daily time frame, also very tight equilibrium. Break is imminent. We know a break is imminent. And people that aren't as familiar with charts, they always get amazed where, you can look at a chart like this and say, we know there's a volatility spike coming. And if you see these equilibriums play out often enough, you just know that, you can't stay tight forever and the break's going to occur. And a lot of people don't understand that. So they think you're, a prophet when you can say that a break's coming and volatility is going to pick up. But fairly straightforward. We know it's going to happen within a couple days. Support of 356 and 358. Trying to form this higher low right now, and have to see a bull break of 393 for the daily bull break. And as far as the 4-hour time frame goes, still trying to change this trend, so it's a bit of a step behind, because Bitcoin clearly already broke its 4-hour lower highs, which we just looked at, and Ethereum has not done that yet. So we got Ripple has not done that yet. Ethereum and Litecoin are 4-hour equilibriums. Bitcoin broke the 4-hour lower highs, and XRP is still in a 4-hour downtrend as a bit of a laggard. So again, it's all about how BTC is going to break this daily equilibrium that's getting tighter and tighter. There's going to be a volume spike associated with that break when it does occur. And I do believe Sunday is the day. I don't ever try and, pinpoint the exact day. Saying that it's within a couple days is usually good enough for me. But if I had to choose, I would say Sunday is going to be the day, but it really could be at any minute that the bulls in significant volume or the bears in significant volume show up. So pretty important next couple of days here for the short-term direction of these markets. And we'll see if Ethereum, again, keep an eye on that ETH BTC chart to see if that 4-hour uptrend remains intact, because it needs to if the Ethereum bulls are going to get some significant follow-through above the $160 range. Keeping in mind that we're just going to set a weekly lower high on Ethereum. It's a 3-week bounce at this point. Anything under 223 is just a lower high, and we're at the exponential resistance on the weekly time frame, which rejected the price last week and is currently keeping the price contained this week as well. So don't go to sleep, because things are going to break soon, and this is when we have, these alerts, the chart guys alerts set on, because price shears, if you have, 15-minute price shear alerts set, those are going to fire off when these breaks and these volume spikes occur. Obviously, the abnormal volume alerts as well will be useful. So, quick update, and I'm sure we'll have more to talk about once this break actually does occur sometime over the weekend. I hope you all have a great Friday night. Continue to do good things out there, and we'll see you in the near term. I'm all out of comedic material in the near term, so we're going back to nature, and I'll think something up sometime.
deep sheep peeping.